Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome and welcome cross watchers. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for you at the time you're watching. Any messages, advice. Always do take what resonates and leave out the rest. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if it does, or if my energy resonates with yours. All information for personal readings is in the description box below. All right, what is going on? We got Death that wants to come out. Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Okay. Get ready for a wild shift, a wild transformation, a new beginning. Page of Pentacles, locked in. You're about to be really locked into something and focused. I'm seeing that there's a new opportunity or some sort of new beginning that is offering you a sense of security, like you're securing your future in some way here. And after something is coming to an end, so we do have the Death card. Something is changing, something has ended. This is a moment of a rebirth, so you're letting go of an old version of yourself, burying it, and letting go of what's not serving you anymore. An old life, old patterns, old ways of thinking. And right now it feels like you're actually reaching some level of success. And with this success, it seems as though you're getting some jealousy. Like you're clocking some jealousy, or you're aware of there being some sort of jealousy over something, some form of success or popularity that you seem to be getting, or validation that you seem to be getting here. So you're putting your foot down in a situation, you're standing your ground, protecting your energy, protecting your peace at this moment. Justice. Oh, and we got Justice. Four of Cups, that's also flipped out. So you're actually at this point where it feels like you're fighting for some sort of justice in a situation, and you've gotten into a point where part of you is just not feeling emotionally satisfied with where something is, or a decision that has been made. And something just feels as though like you're getting some sort of answer, but it's not exactly what to the extent of what you wanted it to be. And now you're fighting for justice. Ace of Swords. There's definitely communication coming through. New information is coming your way. Truth, confirmation for something. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords, the Devil, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. There seems to be some new information coming your way that is bringing to your attention that something is still continuing, or something is still going on. There seems to be some sort of continuation of a cycle, or something is like, something hasn't really changed. So some new information that you're starting to realize, okay, this could be an issue, this could be a problem, but with new information, or with this information, you can use it to your advantage in some way. I have the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like fighting with somebody, like siblings, like sibling rivalry, fighting with siblings, or somebody who maybe you considered like a brother or a sister. It feels like two kids fighting with each other. And with the Six of Cups being here, it feels like there's a simple, or maybe not so simple, fix to a situation that has to do with stepping into your heart space. Stepping into your heart space, because it ends up being well received, and not only well received, but it ends up being mirrored back to you. Something feels like it's going to be mirrored back to you here. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles here, it seems as though you're at a point right now where something is tough, something is hard financially. Things are just not really going the way that you expected them to, or the way that you wanted it to. And you're going to come out of this situation actually more empowered than ever before. And this is an opportunity or a chance to pivot, to shift within yourself, where you can say either, I'm gonna let this situation be the end of me, or I'm not gonna let this situation be the end of me. I refuse to give up. I refuse to stay down. I refuse to call this my destiny, right? There's something about like free will. So Spirit really wanting you to know your free will in life. Like you have free will to choose and make decisions that can either work or not work in your favor based on the decisions that you end up making. So it feels like you're moving forward to a place where you're going to be led to two paths, or specifically two decisions of whether or not you say, I'm going to be the victim, or I'm going to boss up and take control over my destiny, take control over my life, and not give up even when things get hard. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Magician. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is like, don't forget that you are a soul living a human experience. You're a soul before a human. Magician. Empowerment. This is going to be a moment where you snatch your power back and you take control over your life and manifest, put everything that it is that you have, or do whatever you can, everything that you can, to create some sort of new successful beginning, because there's some sort of gift coming towards you, or a new opportunity that you can manifest into a successful beginning, especially with this Magician being here. New successful beginnings. I'm also seeing the energy of reconciliations. Tell me about trust. Passion. There's a sense of like not knowing who you can trust, or not knowing what to trust right now. And the energy with this passion, it feels very intense. Tell me about talent. It seems as though you're about to be seen and recognized for something that you're very talented in. Okay, yeah, truth, confirmation, information, text, a call that is coming through as like good news for you. It feels like it is giving you an opportunity to showcase yourself here. Why grieving? Spirit guide. Okay. I see there's going to be a moment where it's like you have a come to God or come to Jesus type of moment that is going to, it feels like it's bringing you back to life, or it feels like it's bringing you back to a place of feeling peace and empowered once again, and finding trust once again. Remember, you're not powerless. If you have somebody in mind, think of them. Let's take a look and see how they feel about you, about this situation with you for the rest of the week. Okay, Six of Wands reversed. So somebody feels unsuccessful at something. Yeah, Five of Swords. Someone's feeling a hit to their ego. Like you didn't give them something that they wanted, and now their ego is hurt. Now they're feeling unsuccessful at something, Eight of Swords. Now they're feeling kind of like stuck by their own mind. Like they're not getting your attention. Queen of Swords reverse, Wheel of Fortune. They want to turn this situation around though this week. And then we got the Five of Wands. So maybe you're fighting, or you've been fighting and not seeing eye to eye, and they're feeling as though they're not being heard or they're not being validated in some way. Five of Wands, how they're seeing you. So they're actually seeing that there is competition. There's competition for you. And I also see them feeling as though you're somebody who challenges them. You challenge them in some way. And because you do challenge them, it seems like they're actually taking that as a positive, where they do want to use that to turn something around for the better, to change the fate of a situation for the better. Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like someone wants to drop some sort of guard with you. Yeah, literally the Lovers. Someone's about to drop some sort of guard with you. With this Four of Swords, it feels like through a moment of like pause or defeat, they're actually starting to get a new perspective on something. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, where they're kind of looking at this situation as growth rather than defeat. The Empress, abundance. Oh, they're about to surprise you with something like very unexpected, or they're about to tell you something really unexpected. We got the Page of Cups, a message, an unexpected message, but this is like some really good news, something that's coming from their heart. There seems to be like a whole 180 change or shift within this person, where they're choosing to open up to you, and I'm seeing an invitation or some sort of like love offer, them wanting to express to you in a small but meaningful way how they feel, and wanting to nurture something in a really good way. With the Empress, it feels like this is somebody who sees your worth, or they see your value. They see you as someone who's like a very strong main character type of energy, and you command respect, you command love. Tell me about this Six of Wands. Knight of Wands, okay. Yeah, it feels like something is very intense right now between the both of you. And rather than them feeling like a sore loser at something, they're actually using it for growth and wanting to have a direct conversation with you to turn things around and bring positive change. Something that could change things forever. And it seems as though it may even catch you by surprise. Tell me about the Five of Wands. The Emperor. Yeah, you're somebody who commands respect, or you're somebody who they're viewing as being very dominant, or they're viewing you as being somebody who requires like a match for them. So they're stepping up as wanting to match you in some way, because we just saw the Empress. Somebody's wanting to show up in a way that you need them to, because they're realizing that if they let their insecurities get in the way, then it's only going to create more struggle for the both of you. I'm seeing the numbers 13, 1, 7, 5, 6. Those numbers could be synchronicities, special days, birthdays. I'm seeing letters T, L, O, A, S, W. Those letters could be in your name or someone else's. But with that said, this is what I'm seeing. If it resonated, let me know. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.